Hello there everyone, welcome back to my streams. How have y'all been doing? I'll be continuing on today with Lies of P max level and new game plus trophy grinding. Last stream we got to like about halfway through the base game again. So we'll just continue on from there. Hope y'all enjoyed the show.
You're walking about. My wife's body lies on Rosa Isabel Street. I know she's gone, but I hate to think of her just lying there. Would you bring me her belongings? Then I'd have something to... Thank you. Small kindnesses like this give me something to cling to. Her body is on Rosa Isabel Street. She used to look so beautiful, and I miss her so much.
found it! The black dress! But it's just a puppet? What on earth is going on?
I don't think I've ever been down here. Or have I? I think I have been down here. Oh yes, I have. Mm-hmm. Oops, wrong gear. I think I found everything.
Oh, who are you? You're not a puppet. Are you here to listen to my music? I can't sing anymore. This petrification disease took away my songs. Riddles. I was fooled by him. He said this place was a shelter. Trisha, I'm so sorry. Oh, Trisha, I'm parched. Just a taste of fruit. Oh, thank you. Oh, this is the sweetest apple I've ever had. I can't stop death from taking me, but I have enough strength to confess my sins. Can you listen to my last confession? Trisha, I coveted your voice. If I can't match it, then even if I have to break you, Adelina Corday must have it all. I know it's wrong, but still, I love you. I know it.
Where's the other Trinity door? There was one in here, the workshop 3. Then there's one here. Yes, backtrack from here, go to the bowling balls, and that's it.
At the house of it. Master Vanini carefully curated this collection box himself. With it, you have returned. The House of Vanini always keeps a few special items in the private. At the House of Vanini.
No need. No need. No need. Caucus Butcher. Don't need this. I need these. I need the +1s.
I always will. No trouble at all. I almost consider it my oldest hobby. Trust me, I won't let you down. There we are. A deciphered cipher just like, well, just like I used to make. If you ever need me to help you decode another message, I'm at your service.
I'll use my power.
Seven, 8, 8, 7, 6, 7. So not enough. Not worth it in the end. One, two, 1, 2, 1. Is 99 the maximum?
Melody. This is her wedding ring. Our marriage should have been filled with joy. I failed you, Melody. I'm sorry. I should have mentioned she's a puppet. But she was real to me. I saw a shining soul inside her. Others laughed at me, but I knew the truth. I knew that she was in love with me too. Maybe I'm crazy, though. Whoever heard of a human and a puppet in love?
Yep, this one, it's real.
Melody. My Melody. Your words were everything to me. She was my guardian angel. The reason I survived the Krat disaster. Even puppets have hearts, do they not? Perhaps all we need is something that helps us perceive what they're feeling. Sorry. I ramble when I get upset. Here's your reward. I think you deserve this ring more than I do. I'm more than happy with Melody's belongings. I wish I could offer something more, but this is all I have. Please, remember the love Melody and I shared. Who knows? Maybe you'll find true love one day, too. Out here alone?
I see Hotel Krat. I do love this view. It is a nice view, but we must be moving.
Boss fight time. Alright, I'm back, Jake. Thank you so much for stopping by. Hope you're well today.
Incredible! You defeated the king! I gotta think the puppets will have changed too, right? There's only one way to find out. Let's go backstage.
Wow. So yeah, this blade, the gun, Jake, have you ever played Final Fantasy VIII? Because if you have played number 8, this blade should be very familiar. It's pretty much the main weapon. The main weapon of the main character you use for Final Fantasy VIII, the Gunblade. The Gunblade. Very much an iconic weapon as well, basically a revolver with inside a great sword. Jesus Christ. So yeah, first playthrough, this boss took me almost 2 hours to beat. Very first playthrough. Now it's just one. I just beat him just then. He was a damn brutal boss. You saw that fire move just then? That was the move that killed me the most. Hope you're well today. What have you been playing recently? But yeah, I think I'm officially past the halfway point for this game now.
Oh, there's another record.
Who are just got from on the ship? Oh, okay. That got good now. Yesterday over there, good. You about to go for a run? Jake, doesn't that get pretty exhausting? Like, I guess, like for these short trips, like as you say there, almost 10k run. Like, doesn't it get pretty exhausting just having to go on short duration trips as opposed to long durations? By that I mean at minimum a month, as opposed to like a couple of days. Doesn't a couple of days trip get annoying, like even exhausting? Like, it's almost like going for a shopping walk. You just go out for shopping a bit and then you're back home. That feels like too short. Doesn't it get exhausting? Out of office for a week and on board the ship for 3 to 5 days. Like, as much as I would love traveling, that short of a duration per trip before back home just feels exhausting. You don't mind that while we're on the ship, we have averaged 5 hours of sleep a night. Exhausting, the times in between. Is that a strict sleep schedule, or is it can you go to sleep slightly earlier? Now, of course, granted, in the army, I assume it's pretty strict, but can you be a little bit earlier? Mostly frustrated because I'm the planned traveler for the team, and our next ship told us today that we need to change locations. Oof. That throws a wrench on the plan. Ooh. That is really messy. Not gonna lie. Hello there, South Reaper. Thanks for stopping by. This game, the Korean devs for this game are pretty cracked. It's adapting an Italian children's novel, but it's set in France, which is really funny.
Welcome, good sir. At last, we speak frankly, instead of with professional reserve. I have something to confess. Something involving your unique perspective. I am a puppet whose ego has awoken. I don't know exactly why, and we need not dwell on the details. Instead, I wish to dwell on the welfare of Lady Antonia. I adore Lady Antonia. It is a presumptuous feeling for a puppet to have, to be sure. I have no intention of putting myself forward, of course.
However, I cannot watch her die. It's too painful. Thus, I need your unique perspective. You exist somewhere between human and puppet. Can a puppet and a human fall in love? Have you ever... It exists indeed. An unbelievable love, to be sure, with a wedding ring as its symbol. I fear even trying to pursue such a splendid happiness. I have no intention of telling her, of course. It wouldn't be proper to burden someone so frail. If I may be frank, this is better than I dared hope. Even if you are telling me a sweet lie, I shall savor it. Thank you. It was wise to confide in you. Thank you for granting me that wisdom. No matter what fate brings, sir, be welcome to...
I heard you defeated the King of Puppets. Amazing. The puppets appear lost without their leader. They have no purpose, no focus. To think one can have so much control through ergo waves. If we don't determine who or what is causing it, this could all happen again tomorrow.
Gonna head out, no problem. Jake, thank you so much for stopping by and for the Gigantify. I'll catch up with you later. Bye bye.
I always will. I always...
Antonia's condition is getting worse. I knew it would come to this. The petrification disease locks people inside a cage, inside their own bodies. We're all safe, thanks to her sacrifice. But I wish for a miracle to save everyone, me as well. The portrait hanging in Geppetto's room. It looks very much like you. I sense something strange. Something like the changes you're going through. The sort of thing you'd read in a fairy tale. Go to Geppetto's room. You should see it for yourself. I'll use my power.
Hmm?
But you... Come closer, won't you? When you reach a certain age, it's a comfort to reflect on old memories. That's a portrait of me when I was young. I was so feisty, so fearless back then. I loved the world, and the world loved me back. The passion of those days is long gone, but I still dream of those memories. I'm curious what your young eyes see. Is there any resemblance between you and that portrait? It seems Geppetto even taught you good manners. Yes, those beautiful memories are still vivid in my mind. Time and the memories that fill it are all we have. I hope you're making some good memories of your own. Maybe a comfort to you someday.
I'm glad you're safe. I was so scared I would lose my precious son. It's risky for me, just being out here. Fortunately, you didn't need my help. I'm so proud that I got to see my son defeat the king. Hopefully the lesser puppets will die down soon. Now that the king is dead, the puppets have no leader, no direction. But the curse of the petrification disease still lingers. It's tough, but I know where you should go now. The Grand Exhibition. Rumors say the alchemists there have developed a cure. As a man of invention, I'm skeptical of the alchemists, both their science and their motives.
But you are an
But
alchemist
they may
as
be
well.
the city's last hope. Won't you help me, son? Take this. You'll find it most useful. If it will help Antonia and the others, it's worth exploring. Go to the Grand.
What's going on? All these puppets look utterly down, press even. That seems weird. That's weird, right? Their king dead, they seem lost. Again, maybe they're warning him? Whatever's happening, it's like they can't tell their elbows from their tail sides. I'm not even sure they can function without the king to guide them.
I really dislike this stage.
You look like a stalker. Stalker, visitor. I came to Krat to see. Not only was the grand exhibit. If you want to see the. I came. Not only was. If you want to see the exhibition.
Come on, do your thing. There we go. Hey Garrus. Good day to you. Probably Steel Rising, another puppet, but it's actually in the French Revolution. That's the only other new game I have. After that, probably just back to Demon Souls, Kazan.
Isn't the old woman, the venerable lady, looking for some wine? You know, like the wine you've got?
Not yet. Need two more playthroughs, not counting this one. Oh, recharge amulet +1. Hello, Compound Drip. 60% of Steel Rising, but how's your night? Hello, Compound. Good day to you.
Hello? Is anyone there?
Just one moment.
Calling any and all stargazers in the vicinity. Please respond. Over.
I'm good. How are you doing? The reason I'm delaying starting Steel Rising is because I heard there was a pretty major bug that prevents you from getting the trophy, or like it bugs out the quest lines and stuff. That's what I heard, and I've seen like a platinum hunter on YouTube do this apparently suffered that problem. So I'm just holding back. I don't know, because I don't want it to be bugged and then, oh my god, I have to start from all over from scratch again. It just prevents me from getting the trophies and all that stuff. And I finished the DLC, Kung Pao. I finished the DLC. No. Yes. Not Romeo, you're not going to take anyone else. Yes. Basically that, Garrus. I finished that quest line. Sorry, one moment. I'm just gonna get out of this area first before I answer you. Yeah, I think the DLC weapons, besides the final weapon, besides the Mona Rose sword, this sword is actually my favorite because of its pure explosive power. Thoughts after completing the base game and DLC, where do you rank this? Not 10 out of 10 for me, definitely not. There are some things I still prefer. Oh, if we count Sekiro as part of the Soul genre, I think I would rank this game. Sekiro has my favorite parry system so far. So I think I would Sekiro. I think I would rank this tie with Bloodborne. Lies of P is tied with Bloodborne, but just slightly below Bloodborne. because I don't really like how tight the damn parry window is in this game. Kazan, I think Kazan would be next. Kazan just has too much going on, and it has limited play cycles. On top of the fact that the hardcore mode is just absolutely busted. Wukong I'm not counting as much of a Souls game because it's not really a Souls game, it's more of a God of War. Well, if I were to count it, I would still place Wukong above Bloodborne. My ranking's all over the place. But that's because I really enjoy Wukong. Bloodborne? No. Demon Souls. It's alright. Yeah, if you've played I think you haven't finished Sekiro, if I remember correctly. If you've played Sekiro and then go to this, you will realize how much tighter it is and how much more forgiving Sekiro is. Sekiro has a bigger window, so it's like so much more forgiving. This one, it's like on impact. Like here, right there. That is your parry window. But in Sekiro, the moment you tap the block button, the frames for parry have already activated, and you can instantly cancel out of it from an attack animation.
The Grand Exhibition theme was automatic puppets and City of the Future. The plan was to showcase and demonstrate the most advanced technology in crime. But, you know the rest. You can't hold an exhibition in a city that's fallen into utter chaos. And now the whole city is an exhibition of a nightmare.
And Sekiro wants you to get good at the parry because that's the whole bread and butter. This game gives you other tools. Even if you suck at the parry, you can always dodge out of the way for everything. I'd probably rate it as high as it is. Yes, but NeoWiz is actually NeoWiz for this is actually the publisher. Round 8 Studio is the true developer. Of course, Round 8 is the studio that's under them, that works under. So, but I guess but I digress. Did you play the DLC, Cool Pal? Dissected! God, the gunblade is so much fun. I have not used the other weapons, honestly. And, top question, would you suggest this to someone never play the Souls? Option 1 is only if they really want to die a lot and is up for a tough challenge. Option 2, left Souls, Souls Veteran. 2 and 3 for 2 and 3, yes. Option 4 is the same as option 1. Honestly speaking, option 4 can only be applied the same way to option 1. Really? That's not even that high of a fall.
Can you hear me? Really? Eviva, it actually worked. This has to be how the King of Puppets did it. How he called to the puppets and controlled them. I can't believe you can transmit your voice through ergo waves. What a brilliant discovery. And you'll never believe what signal I've picked up over the ergo. A cry for help from the Grand Exhibition. Somehow someone survived. I'm suspicious too, but you have to investigate. What if it's some trapped innocent?
Next Souls game, if I have to buy one. Souls games, action RPGs, probably Stellar Blade and Lords of the Fallen. Well, I don't have PlayStation Plus. Has Pietro put you off Souls? Not really. The story is just, I've kind of given up on the story, like for an in-depth look. That's the only thing that's about made me given up on. I do enjoy the combats. Oh yeah, Wu Chang as well, but that one can wait for a bit longer.
Even in the bottle, it has a distinctive shade of red. Thank you, young one. Every step is a struggle when you have the petrification disease. But this glimmer of happier days is priceless. Oh, I almost forgot. Speaking of price, here's what I can spare. Please, take it.
Okay, as I was saying, Wu Chang, I want to get it. It was on my bucket list when it was first announced, but there's a huge but there. Right now, it's kind of like, don't want to, or don't know if I should, because of a controversy. Okay, so long story short, besides the PC, besides the performance issues, there's also kind of like censorship. So the CN audience, basically, home territory release, they accused the director of being a for better or for worse, the terminology, a race traitor. Because in the game you're apparently killing Han Chinese, which is the predominant Chinese, like predominant ethnicity in China, and the Manchus. Back in the day, they invaded China and established the next dynasty, like the very last dynasty. They were called the Manchus. So apparently in Wu Chang, you basically help the Manchus kill ethnic Hans. So to counter this, the developers made a patch. They censored the fuck out of the game. So in the game, you kill Han Chinese bosses as part of lore reasons and story reasons. But now they changed it so that whenever you kill a Han Chinese, it's like, no, it was all a test. I digress. But yeah, it's all a test. You're good now. Free to go. We're friends now. So you didn't actually kill the boss. Everything now is kind of like a we're friends now. It was all a test, kind of mentor-student relationship kind of deal, which is really fucking weird. And they sent, and there was a really hard stage, like standard Souls shit, where you have this really gimmicky stage. You're meant to kill the not NPCs, but like the enemies afterwards. But now they changed it so that those NPCs that make the stage extremely hard won't attack you. Sorry, the enemies that make the stage really hard don't attack you when going through it. So it's kind of pointless. That's the only thing censorship was that's putting me off. One, 2, 3. Three from the base game and 3 from the DLC.
No matter what fate serve you, welcome to...
At the House of Vanini, even... Strike a light. You found a commemorative coin dating from the founding of the Vanini Foundation.
Both shows, really.
Is a sort of fan club, sir. A very limited number of these were minted for the original members. Well, once Master Vanini established himself as the Prince of High Society, his popularity skyrocketed. And his signature is one of the originals, however, from the limited run. You have restored Master Vanini's lost collection. At the House of...
Ah, cat. Mm. The cat is based off the director's cat, who unfortunately passed by the time the DLC released. A Taiwanese Han. That's too broad of a question, because by the time the Chinese Civil War happened, a lot of the races have been mixed. Like, a lot of the ethnicities have mixed. So you could say it's predominantly Han, yet also but it wouldn't be surprising if you do DNA testing to find some other weird ethnicities in the mix. But you could just say, yeah, they're Han, or at least you can consider the Taiwanese people are a mix of ethnic Han and the Taiwanese Aboriginals. Yes, Taiwan has Aboriginals existing before it became Taiwan.
You're back. I was so worried when you marched off to fight the king. But it's a necklace from the Mona Charity House. They took care of orphans and impoverished children from across crowds.
Actually, they have New Zealand, they have Polynesians.
At the Rose Estate and became alchemists, technicians, and stalkers. I hope the king didn't harm any of them. Or don't tell me. The king's ergo is actually... Are you
Romeo.
Okay? You look ill. Ever since I mentioned the necklace. My heavens, you look...
Here we go. So the grinder is on his ankle. No, is on his elbow. I kind of wish we get a different hairstyle. Like, or at least a New Game Plus, another hairstyle.
You're becoming something more than a puppet. Almost human. If this is what you want, just keep behaving. Keep feeling like a human does. You might just hold the true secret of ergo.
Man, Bun P would be dope. Man, Bun P. No, I know, like, I want something slightly different. Of course, like a butler hairstyle just looks kind of off on his baby face. A ponytail wouldn't look too bad, would it? Let me just check the trophy list. The next main story boss is Victor, and then it's the puppet devouring green monster. Man bun and ponytail, kind of the same, but would be dope.
Oh my. This is a change I didn't expect. Did the King of Puppets get you? Or some other ruffians? I'm glad you're growing.
So basically,
Sure
because P is a unique model,
be wary.
He was created uniquely compared to other puppets. Most a very lifelike puppet. In addition to having in addition to that, he also has Carlos's ergo within. Carlos's ergo, so that's why he can grow. He has the body of a puppet, but the soul of a human. I wonder if they're going to change the hairstyle. But I guess lore-wise, it is pretty,
I'll use my power.
no wait, lore-wise would be fitting because he is a puppet. The hair keeps growing, but and he does not know how to keep up he does not know how to tidy up his hair, so it's like unkempt hair. Wow, once you pass the 1600 mark, it just keeps adding. What the fuck? Create your own Pinocchio, and that's just, I personally think that's just too much. If we could do that, that'd just be too much. Especially if it's personally just too much. I'd rather not. I'm getting really tired of, personally speaking, I'm getting really tired of create your own character games. I'd rather just have a kind of a set focused character. Kind of, that's more than enough for my liking. Yeah. Oh, hello there. Do you have a favorite weapon from the DLC, Kung Pao? Garrus, how's work today? I haven't tried all of them, but kind of like the explosive sword. So, this one. Aren't still getting treatment here and there. I'm just doing whatever I can in the restaurant. It has been... After Father's Day, it has been hit or miss. Surprisingly, Father's Day was almost as busy as Mother's Day. Usually, like, from their experience, it's a bit more quieter compared to Mother's Day. It's still busy, but like not as crazy as Mother's Day. But this time it was actually as crazy. No, the one with the orange charges on the sword. When you're doing a charge heavy, they explode on contact. Orange charges. The claws is really quick, but they drain a lot of stamina. Bisected. I think I know which weapon you're talking about now. This one, La Vendetta Head. Probably this one that you're talking about. Yeah, that one I switched the handle, right. The Monarch Sword's ability is so broken, no, so overpowered, but they're not good enough to like one-shot bosses. Mostly because Korean games always give the bosses so much HP, it's borderline stupid. More rapier weapons. Yeah, there's only one rapier. Right, Bell is down there.
Don't come any closer. Oh. You're not one of them. Are you here to save me?
The umbrella. Oh my god, I fucking hate the umbrella. At least used by the boss, Lumakia. That fucking pompous asshole is so annoying with his umbrella.
Then there are those biological experiments. Oh, how horrid. I can't reveal everything, but suffice it to say that I can escape on my own if you clear the way of it. Please, wipe out all those mongrels. Please, it'll be easier. Please, it'll be easier to breathe once that horrid Victor has been taken out. Once you're done?
I used the Huando. No, I used the Two Dragon Sword. Oh shit. I just kind of, I think my rating with this game would actually be slightly higher if they just gave you more options, like to improve the parry window, because this game has such a damn tight parry window. even Wukong, you can't parry. Like, you had parry is a magic consuming ability. Your main idea is to perfect dodge. Even that game gives you an item like accessories to increase the perfect dodge window, and you can upgrade your parry, your rock solid parry, so that the window is smaller but you do much more damage if you do actually get a parry in. Oh shit, I got cancelled out. I'll start the DLC right before Hotel Krot gets attacked. Where's the phone? There it is.
successor to this one will stay out of reach. Think about this. Whatever it takes. Correct! You were once such a fool, yet you got...
It's really funny how we never assumed this guy was going to be the final boss, and then bam, the DLC, he is the final boss.
In this city, there are those who wish to crack the shell and be reborn. How about you? Can you awaken and... Oh, it's a frightfully difficult question, huh? Look close before he...
LMU. Still going. Oh, I beat the King of Puppets first try, of course, with the gunblade. Well, yes, in comparison, he is an obvious cakewalk. All I had to do was slap on my, I just slapped on my perfect guard grindstone, blocked his entire fire move, and everything is A-okay. Oh shit. Chapter 10 is when the hotel gets attacked.
I'll use my power to...
This is a supply I shall open. No matter what, serve me welcome.
Okay, phase 1, 2, 3. Apparently there's a phase 7, but that only appears if you unlock the rest, okay? What game do you think I'll be able to beat? As I've only... From the list I have... Bloodborne, Sekiro, Demon Souls, Kazan... Wukong, if we have to count that one. Elden Ring... Still have to finish Elden Ring. Thymesia... I would say Kazan is a lot harder than this one. Only if you play on that specific, on hardcore difficulty. Hardcore difficulty is pure bullshit. It's either you get a PlayStation to play Bloodborne, or if you want some of the classic Dark Souls experience, like the granddaddy Dark Souls, play Demon Souls. It's slower, much slower, but some bosses are a bit of a gimmick fight, so it's not too bad. Gimmick fight compared to like some of these shit. Now I look like Romeo. Sekiro? Sekiro's good. No, Sekiro, you spelled it right. My neighbor is annoying, constantly singing teenage boys songs even though she's an adult. How old is she? Okay, he's still not feeling it yet. In the head 13.
That book reminds me. Who exactly?
30 years old, live join in. Yes, maybe you need to. Maybe Garrus, you need to placate her inner teenage self, no, inner young adult self, by engaging with her in more ways than one. And Mew, as to your question, let her live her best. I would say Sekiro is me personally, I find Sekiro to be a lot easier compared to this, but that means you have to get good at the parry. So bosses are think of every boss like they have a fiery of combos, like the fucking murder puppet. So you have to the parry window, the moment you click you tap the block button, so that already activates the parry window. Whereas in Lies of P, you tap it, it does not work that way. You have to, like, I'm holding block right now, I release and quickly tap again, that's the parry window. That's how much of a difference it is. Like, Sekiro doesn't give you as many tools, like, to fuck around with the boss. It's all about parry. Whereas this game gives you more tools. So if you want one specific playstyle, but it also fits with you could go Sekiro. If you want more variety, like magic, or close quarters, it's better to stick with Demon Souls or Bloodborne. Actually, Bloodborne's all about hitting shit. Now, what the hell was I supposed to do? Chapter 10 is when the hotel gets attacked. That's like the relic of Trismegistus. That chapter is. So, time to kill Victor. Okay, so now it's the big bastard's time. I've upgraded my technique, so I should be dealing slightly more damage. I got a recharge amulet. The best life is at everyone's expense. She's not serious. She's smoking or screaming. Oof. Maybe I'll just get this DLC. How much is this DLC for you? So she smokes too. Ew. Disgusting! $30, so half the price.
Freedom becomes real. I am Victor, the champion.
What is he, a Muay Thai fighter or something?
Fight to the followers of the truth.
Oh shit, I ran out. I'll answer after this.
The new world belongs to us. Why be humble? I am evolved. A better man!
Really? Oh, because we didn't get the finishing blow. And also, our 1 Australian dollar is equal to 67 cents, 0.67 of a US dollar. Nah, he was just an asshole.
I'm surprised you defeated Victor. Geppetto's creations are truly marvelous. Ah, but where are my manners? My name is Simon Manus, a leader among alchemists.
You know, I learned something. I was watching an explanation of Lies of P. Apparently Simon Manus, his middle name is Pistrus, which is the Latin for dogfish or sea monster, and he is supposed to be the whale. He is supposed to be Monstro in the Pinocchio story. When they get eaten by the whale, he is supposed to be the whale.
I've known your father for a long time. We used to be colleagues, you know. Geppetto didn't understand that the petrification disease can strengthen humankind. But even he can't stop such a magnificent discovery. It's the door to a new world. You've seen this place with your own eyes. Truly inspiring, is it not? What do you suppose our cure has created here? I have to admit some surprise. I didn't expect you to be as rational as we are. I'm impressed, even if it's a lie. I'm sorry I underestimated you for being a puppet. You're open-minded enough to hear the truth about the petrification disease. The disease does not signify death. It's the process of purifying a person's essence. A purified human who overcomes the petrification disease will gain a strengthened body and a mind free of lies. The essence is ergo. Yes, the ergo you use as your power was once a human being.
He wants to become Supreme Daddy.
Our undertaking is to help others experience this purification through this elixir.
So people were suffering from petrification disease. The elixir was supposed to do 2 things, or just do 3 things in total. And they wanted more ergo. So it's either when they consume the elixir, they die, become carcasses, and harvested for ergo. 2, it cures them, purifies them of the petrification disease, cures them, and gives them a strengthened body and immunity to disease. So it's like a win-win for them.
Ergo's power can do even more. In the hands of the awakened.
So the alchemists have 2 paths to. The alchemists have 2 paths to immortality, either through the elixir or through ergo, like consuming lots and lots of ergo.
We already have the means to control that power. Power beyond your imagination. So while you wallow in a pathetic past, we step forward into humanity's future on the Isle of Alchemists. You're welcome to come to the island and witness our triumph firsthand. Or perhaps you'll make a futile effort to stop. Maybe the Saintess statue can help you. In any case, good luck. Standing against evolution must be exhausting. Not to mention demoralizing. Keep your chin up, puppet, and I'll see you soon. No one can say that Simon Manus, leader of the alchemists, isn't hospitable.
We still don't exactly know when Carlo died. We don't exactly know when Carlo died. Because the DLC shows us that it was Simon who orchestrated a coup on the Rose estate, killing everyone, including Sophia's parents, by unleashing the carcasses on the monsters on them. But Carlo would not have died then. He would have died much earlier.
This device must be powered by gold coin fruit. A new life for an old puppet.
Sorry to startle you. It seems that the power of the listener within me, the power to hear ergo, is getting stronger. It's powerful enough to send not only my voice, but even illusions. Maybe it's because of the power of this Saintess statue. I came to you because I wanted to tell you about Simon. The terrible things he does. I should have told you about Simon earlier. But it's the sort of thing you have to see to believe. He is the most dangerous man in Krat. He spreads mayhem and death for a delusion he calls evolution. Simon wants to evolve a new world in Krat. A horrible future, even worse than the disasters we already face. That's why I woke you up. If you can't save Krat from Simon, no one can. Find the Isle of Alchemists. Someone must know how to get there. I will help as much as I can, of course. Please, whatever choice you make, I shall wait for you. That is why I'm a listener. To bear with. I've always wondered why I'm a listener. Why this power came to me, in this time and place. But now I understand. Ergo reached out, wanting someone to hear it was once human. Or maybe it wanted someone to remember it. Perhaps a god or an angel. Who knows? But the alchemists have tainted everything. The gold coin tree is a pathetic creature they created from the listeners. Like many of their creations, it's tragic, but useful. You can control ergo with gold coin fruits. The sad tears of those who became trees. If they get the chance, the alchemists might force me to make such a tree of them. Or something even more tragic. Don't let the sacrifice of the alchemists' victims be in vain. With the fruit, they lend their strength to you. Collect gold coin fruits, and let the Saintess statue inspire you to victory. You honor their sacrifice, their grief, and tears. Petrification disease, puppet frenzy, and carcass monsters don't happen by chance. They're all related to ergo. Ergo is the essence of life, made from the petrification disease. It contains the memories and distilled lifespan of the victim. That's why puppets sometimes awaken their old selves, or describe someone else's memories. Simon coveted Ergo's power, and he noticed that the process of curing the petrification disease could also create enhanced humans. Krat became a city of monsters and petrification disease because of Simon's terrible experiments. The king of puppets tried to stop Simon, but he didn't do well either. Now, our only hope is you. Save Krat from this nightmare.
died, Venini visited that place. That's something, I guess.
So what's the full lore? So, okay, very abridged version. Thousands of years ago, ancient Krat, which is basically the place we're in, ancient Krat, got visited by aliens. They called them angels. Tried to the alien tried to become human, tried to mimic humans, give them immortality. They say no, some say yes. Then you get a guardian who decides to go into slumber, like to guard the arm of God or something. Then you have apparently humans killing God. Hence, you get a key item at the end called the Arm of God. Outbreak of petrification disease, probably. A meteorite carried an angel. Very beginning, probably. Then, the meteorite spreads ergo. People become infected, become carcass monsters, or suffer from petrification. They all die, but their souls are turned into ergo. 30 years later, the alchemists from the Isle, which is the last stage of the game, they come in search of ergo. A secret brotherhood, secret organization tells them to look for ergo, yada yada yada, or look for ways to become immortal, yada yada yada. They come to Krat, they found ergo underneath, and they called the place the Relic of Trismegistus. Then they bribed the place, they turned Krat from its fishing village into a powerhouse, ushering in an industrial revolution. The alchemists experimented with ergo. Then Geppetto, who was an alchemist, put ergo into puppets. Then they discovered that ergo actually contains human souls, and they believe this is a way to become immortal. So they mass infected everyone, I guess. At least later on in the stages, they mass infected everyone to be infected with the petrification disease. Then hand out an elixir to them, hoping either the elixir would cure them and in turn strengthen them, giving them enhanced speed, strength, and immunity to diseases, hopefully to live forever. Or if they die, they can harvest their ergo to use for more power to create an ascended being. Our character is the son of Geppetto, who died. No, he along with Romeo, the king of puppets, were students to Leia Florence from the DLC. They were students then, training to become stalkers. Then Carlo died. Some say he was killed by the alchemist, but records also say he died to the petrification disease. Geppetto goes fucking mad. He takes his son's body back and transfers his son's ergo into this puppet, hoping for it to collect enough souls so that he could, putting his son's ergo into the P organ and hoping to use him to kill all the bosses in the game to collect enough ergo to resurrect his son. That's what Geppetto wants, but the alchemists want immortality and godhood. That entire explanation is from me watching about 3 to 4 lore videos and combining them all into one. And also Camille, which is basically Pinocchio's mother, or Geppetto's wife, was the first one to be discovered to have awakened their human selves while in puppet form after they died. Because the alchemists were experimenting on her, they tried to experiment on her and accidentally killed her.
Ciao, Bello. It seems you and I share a strong connection.
Talking to an alchemist is like talking to a brick wall. That's also an alchemist.
Brother, you should say hello to your friend. But it is true that we are in something of a bind. We're going to need to consult with our old friend.
I wonder if
You got that right, sister.
I wonder we'll
Our power
see
is sure
these
to
two
help
again
us.
in the
He
future.
didn't behave that badly at his last shindig.
A moment, please. My young brother here is slowly but surely losing his very sight, his windows to the world, to a terrible, slow-working illness. That is why I seek the gold coin fruit. It's said to work miracles, and do I ever need one? The alchemists give us just enough to keep him going, but not enough to cure, and never what they promised. We can't rely on those crucible-kissing wizards, please. Don't make me beg. He needs this. Besides, for a fellow who raided the Black Rabbit Brotherhood's den and walked out in one piece, it'll be as easy as eating your weight in bumbaloni.
Please. The gold coin fruit is the only thing that helps. Are you there? Can you hear me?
Please. The gold coin fruit is the only thing that helps. Can you spare any? We knew you were a true friend.
I'll kill you, both of you later.
That's right. I liked you from the start, you know. Just had a feeling. If you felt otherwise, that wasn't me.
Ignore this one. When he gets excited or just feels happy, he gets chatty. But he really is grateful. We both are. On that note, I hate to borrow and run, but we have another request from the alchemist to take care of, so we will be staying behind. You'll need to go on without us, so I suppose this is farewell. I won't ever forget your kindness. Here, a small token, but it's a gift from the heart. Now go.
Honestly, I didn't really expect you to bring us a damn thing, and yet... Thank you. Truly. I'm not saying I'm ready to set up housekeeping, or that I even trust you. Honestly.
I never forget.
Wow. You need me? I was surprised when the bell rang. The Isle of Alchemists, you say? And monsters. This is a nightmare. I'm living my own nightmare. Puppets and alchemists forget it. It is their secret island. A place hidden from the world. But even if we could find it, how to get there? What about... I don't know if it even works anymore. But one still requires fuel, needs must when the devil drives. There could still be a way. A dangerous but marvelous mode of transportation. But it won't work without a golden ergo. My research, well, Pulcinella did a lot of the heavy lifting, has led me to believe you can find one deep within the barren swamp. It's also led me to believe it is guarded by actual monsters. So, I can't make this decision for you. It's up to you. No, I'm not going to tell you the details yet. Not until we have that golden ergo. It's just not worth getting our hopes up, compagno.
Back to Hotel Krat. And quick loot break. Okay, quick loot break.
If I would shed my tears in this downtown fantasy, many of them call reality. If I would lose my name to this senselessness, I see truth in riverside or insanity. Unleash the giants, losing the horse, build up the seas, set the serpents alight. Define the heights, behold your sight. For those windmills, let them run again. 'Cause I will fight. Let it be the cold rain, be it battle I cannot survive, or another cursed spirit come from the tide. Every morning, every night, my fate confide. Beyond our years upon the bridge across the stranger light. Those devils never break out of their great disguise. So I will fight. Another stone, another falsely fight. Those rambling words they pressed upon my soul. Every inch I march towards the fatal side. Against the winds, against the lines, I shall conquer a thine. 'Cause when you stop to dream, your whole heart gives into life.
Alright, I'm back, and you're focusing on work now. No problem, Garrus. Thanks for stopping by. Alright, Master Pack with immense power. Oh, nice, you feel warmth. Although the entire audience disappeared in a pool of blood, the parade master was chief. As long as there was a king, the show must go on. Contorted broke from the adults' desires, however, he never got the children who considered him their friend. The ordinary puppet, protecting the factory's fire with a sacred duty he learned of the king, he bowed down to a new god. God caused even the most devout to crumble little by little, unable to acknowledge how corrupt they've become. Escaped into delusion, he was chosen by the angel, chosen by God. And sitting on the throne he had not asked for. So his strength clung to his members even though he knew there was no going back. Praised the pinnacle of all living, recovered his dwindled strength, he swore absolute fealty.
I'm afraid you saw my bad side at the Grand Exhibition. I was able to escape,
thanks to you. I didn't mean to be ungrateful. I'm a soldier from outside Prague. They sent us in pairs to investigate. I got trapped by the blockade and separated from my partner. I don't think the puppets are the only things at play here. Can I stay with you until I get in touch with my partner?
At the house of...
I hear there is a new guest at the hotel. And that you had a little something to do with that. I just find saving people is its own reward. I certainly don't need the money. Even strangers. Everyone. If we who live through times like this don't live the best lives we can, we dishonor the memories of all we have lost. In a way, I end... Ha! And here I go again. Ah, the Grand Covenant. You're not asking much, are you? Very well. Geppetto, it's because we don't truly understand Ergo. At least, that's my view. Sometimes Ergo-driven puppets gain what we call awakened egos. Individuality, more or less. Which is a dangerous thing if someone's not ready to handle it. Though that is hence the Grand Covenant. Humanity's safety net. But it did not work. The puppet frenzy happened anyway. And I still don't know how. So, the King of Puppets, how did he get around the Covenant, I wonder? He used the Ergo wavelengths, but what did he do to their consciences? However, it's a different story when a single puppet cracks the safety device of so many puppets. Does the Grand Covenant break when their ego... If it's the former, the King of Puppets is the culprit. If it's the latter, the King of... I am but a simple...
Will you do, me a favor? For once, it's not difficult or dangerous. Just give this to Alidoro. I'd give it to him myself, but he's in the barren swamp now. He'll understand the significance of this gift. I know. Just do this for me, and I'll be grateful.
Your brother's dead.
I know my way around.
Heard about the grand exhibition. She realizes their cure is meaningless. Her illness has worsened. Perhaps because she lost hope. I fear we might lose her soon. Lady Antonia cautions against it, to be sure. But I still believe the gold coin fruit is our last hope. I have heard about an alchemist who knows how to use that most miraculous of medicines. Please find a way to treat her.
How's the cure for the petrification disease coming along? Glad you asked. It's going well, thanks to you. Sadly, it cannot cure everyone completely. Victims who have progressed too far have already lost organ function, and there's no way to restore that. Even if we eliminate the petrification disease, they won't last long. Their passing might be less painful than petrification, though. Are you sure? I can make a cure, Mr. Stalker, but I leave the choice to you. A longer but painful life, or a quicker but peaceful end. I'll make the cure if you give me 1 gold coin fruit. Stalker, please. The cure isn't exactly stable. Give it to the patient as soon as possible.
I'm glad you're here, my son. Have you seen that painting? I can't believe my eyes. It's almost as if something is growing out of the portrait. I remember commissioning that piece from an artist named D. Gray. Like all artists, he was eccentric. He claimed that the painting could harbor a living soul. But how can that happen? Just like the figure of a foolish man, his ramblings. I know you're curious, so see for yourself. You don't remember? Ask me about it.
Feels like a dream. The possibility of imminent death, though. Why won't pain ever leave her alone? I cannot make this choice. Every option is painful. I cannot know what's best for her. What would you choose? Yes. I suppose ignoring her pain wouldn't be right. Thank you so much. No matter what happens, I will accept it. I will administer the medicine. Please accept this token of my gratitude. No matter what, serving welcome.
Close your eyes. Come to me.
People have no thanks for...
Feel alright.
Okay, so playing the piano for Antonia is a plot point, and it's not associated with how much humanity you gain.
This place is... Okay, there's no easy way to say this. It's a puppet graveyard. Humans call it an illegal dumping site. The city tried to stop it, but eventually had much bigger concerns. The Grand Exhibition's horrific solutions like this part too? It's just a terrible... Oh, why am I thinking about it?
Hello, Mike. Thank you for the lure.
Those damn alchemists. The terms of the bargain, almost intolerable. Well, it's not like I care about those hotel people anyway. But there are limits. How'd you do? It's quite odd that we should meet in a place like this. Oh, don't pretend surprised that I got here before you. After all, I can elude the darkest monsters, the loftiest beings. In fairness, I do benefit from your prowess as well. I shall tell you something, since we're nearly peers. They say a terrible monster lives on the cliff at the end of the swamp. It behaves like a crow, gathering shiny things. I have absconded with treasures from its lair. Rare parts and weapons, worthy of a hero. That catch your interest? If you're hunting ergo monsters, you might put that friendly tip to use. You're a worthy hunter, and it is worthy prey. Show that swamp monster what you're capable of. You're a worthy hunter, and it... What's this? A gift for a rescuer. From a technician girl. I don't remember. I've saved so many of the common people. Anyway, thank her, I suppose. Oh. Oh dear. These gloves are a mess. They don't even fit. Is this a practical joke? My God, I never did like that girl. She's just like him. Oh, never mind. I thought you had better taste than this. How disappointing. Get these rags out of my sight. You're a worthy hunter.
I'll buy it from him later.
exist. Other puppets like me not bound by the Grand Covenant. I thought I was forever alone. Without the Covenant, my kind hates me. Monsters, humans, puppets. They all hate me. But I want to be friends with humans. If I learn how to feel, would that be possible? If you tell me how, I'll return the favor. I want to learn how to feel. Hello, my only friend. What have you come to tell me?
1, 2, 3, 4. 1, 2, 3.
It feels good. Like being hugged by the sun. It is a brilliant feeling. Like the start of spring. Thanks. Hello, my only... being angry for someone else's sake. I think it's brave. I hope I find someone I can be brave for. Thank you so much. Hello, my only friend. I see now how scary losing someone can be. I may not be able to cry, but I hope I can comfort others now. Thank you. Hello, my only friend. Clapping is the mimicry of a joyful heart. It's good to feel alive. Thanks. I think I've learned something about humans. If I make human friends someday, I'll tell you. You may not always be my only friend, but you'll always be my first friend. Hello, my only friend. It feels good. Like being hugged by the sun. It is a brilliant feeling. Hello, my only... I see now how scary losing someone can be. I may not be able to cry, but I hope I can comfort others now. Thank you. Hello, my only friend. The mimicry of a joyful heart. It's good to feel alive. Thanks. If I make human friends someday, I'll tell you. You may not always be my only friend.
Excuse me? Alright people, I'm gonna have to call it here for a bit. I got something to quickly do. I'll be back. I'd rather just to log off and log back on after doing the thing I need to do. Yeah, just gonna do something really quickly, but I don't want to leave my console on. So yeah, I'll do that and I'll come back soon. Thank you very much everyone. Thank you Garrus, thank you Mike, thank you Mew, thank you Kung Pao. Thank you Jake, thank you Reaper. Thank you very much everyone. I'll have to call it here. I'll be back real quick. Hopefully as soon as I can. Bye for now everyone. 62 hours, so about 10 hours about.